Arsenal football news updates landing on my channel. You know the drill. Like, share, comment. Most importantly, subscribe. Europa League, Arsenal v Olympiacos. It was a defeat, 1-0 to Olympiacos. But it was kind of expected. We played like a team, that was, we lost 1-0, but on aggregate it was 3-2. So we came into this match playing like a team that we were 3-1 up. The way we were set up, we did not set up to overcommit ourselves. We set up to control the game, to control the match. And for vast majority of the time we were playing, we did do that. We controlled the game. We gave an assured performance. We missed a couple of opportunities. I mean, in the first half, it was such a dull encounter. But it's what you expect when you're playing a team that is 3 goals up. They don't want to go and overcommit, because why do we need to? At the end of the day, we came into the match to control the game and just kind of phase this game out, phase the result out, which we did. It was one of those games. It was not pretty. We did what the packet, the writing on the can of the tin said, which is to come and control the game. But speaking of which, I'm a bit disappointed that we didn't give enough time to some of the players, to kind of come back into the team and just, kind of try to get match fitness. I was surprised that Martinelli didn't start, and we didn't see him up until the last 10 minutes of the game. I was surprised that Aubameyang started. I would have hoped that Lacazette would have started. I was surprised even that Emil Smith-Rowe started. At the end of the day, can't really complain about the back line. It was a mixture of players that were playing regularly and players that had, were in and out of the team, and you could see the first half we didn't really create anything apart from that Aubameyang's one-on-one miss, and they had their chance as well, the one shot, and that was it. And the second half, it just changed. It was a back end-to-end kind of performance. Not really end-to-end per se, but it was one of those performances where they were waiting on the counter-attack to just go out of defense. El Arabi, the guy who scored, again against Arsenal, showing how much of a nuisance he was. And Aubameyang, Jesus Christ, my Lord, have mercy. Brother was not going to score. You could put the ball and the goal right 2 meters from, and he wasn't. In fact, there was a point where it was 2 meters, and he was just not going to score. I think for me, people would say, oh yeah, he had a bad game, and sometimes you have those type of games. But I was looking at it in a different perspective, because if this was a bigger team, and we were, we needed him to score those goals, for someone who's supposedly on form, to give the team a lot of, breathing space, so it could just calm the nerves down, rather than, not knowing if they could score, or anything can happen. We've seen in the Champions League, Ronaldo, they needed a goal to score, and, just one mistake, that was it. And that's all that was waiting here in this instance, just one mistake, and the tie would have been flinged back in Olympiacos' favour, and he had so much chances to close the game out. And a lot of them were one-on-one chances. You can't really talk. But that, for me, when people say world class, for me, this is where world class comes true. This is where world class, shines. I've never once taken away from Aubameyang's goal scoring exploit. Never ever done that. But I do feel that sometimes a lot of the time, more often than we know, if you look into his games, he does have moments where he should really score these type of goals, really. And it just creates and puts pressure on the rest of the team. because we don't need that pressure. If you score just that one goal, Olympiacos have no way of coming back because realistically they have to score 5 goals. But we didn't take our chances and they scored one goal and they kept huffing and puffing. But luckily for us, we stood firm and we only lost by the one goal. I don't like losing, I'm a sore loser. So for me, even though we were already 3-1 up, I would have rather we drawed, but at the end of the day we lost, but we're still through. Who would I like in the next round? I'd like a big team, to be honest, because I just feel we kind of turn up with these big teams. Our mentality is different. I feel like we're in our comfort zone when we play the smaller teams. We have a mindset that we live off past glories, and like playing Olympiacos. At the end of the day, we were. It was good that they didn't really organize themselves to come at us properly. But if it was other teams who have seen our flaws, which is to press us from the front, and put pressure on us, it would have been a different story. So you know what, it is what it is. I mean, we won. That's all that matters, I suppose. But it's just kind of disappointing that we lost at home as well to Olympiacos. So it's bittersweet, but hey, we're through. That's the most important. We move on to Sunday. We play West Ham. They're on a different level right now. Another London derby. Let's just hope, fingers crossed, we can turn up against them. I like West Ham, watching them play. They're fun, they're exciting, they're full of energy, and that's the one thing that can disrupt Arsenal a lot. A team full of energy that will just hustle you, bustle you, and they're big physical guys. So the game against West Ham will be a good game to see if we've improved, because it's a game playing who's in the top 5, top 6. So where other teams have improved, it gauges us to see if we have improved or if we really are in 10th position, and that's where we need to be, basically, at this point. But hey ho, till Sunday, can't really complain. We're through to the next round. Hopefully we get a good draw. Till the next time, guys, like, share, comment, you know what to do. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. And yeah, till the next time, let's get it.